fat and thin, the pros and cons of human health. Weight is often a defining aspect of a person's physical identity. Whether we're talking about being overweight or underweight, it impacts much more than just how we look in a mirror. Our body weight plays a crucial role in our overall health, well-being, and longevity. The concepts of being fat and thin are often clouded by social and cultural perceptions, but when it comes down to health, there's so much more than meets the eye. Let's delve deeper into the pros and cons of both extremes, excess weight and being underweight, while exploring how each affects human health. Through real data and examples, we'll uncover the surprising benefits and grave risks associated with these weight conditions. Fat, the hidden perks and serious risks. We often hear that being overweight is detrimental to our health, and for good reason. The connection between excess body fat and various chronic diseases has been well documented. But let's first look at the facts. The World Health Organization, WHO, estimates that over 1.9 billion adults are overweight, with 650 million of them classified as obese, defined by a body mass index, BMI, of 30 or higher. The increasing prevalence of obesity is alarming, and the associated health risks are immense. The benefits of being overweight, yes, you read that right. Let's start with the positive side. Believe it or not, some studies have suggested that people with higher body fat percentages may actually benefit from a lower risk of certain types of fractures due to greater bone density. Carrying extra weight can put pressure on the bones, which in turn strengthens them. This is especially true for women after menopause when they are at higher risk for osteoporosis. A study published by the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2008 found that women with a higher BMI tended to have better bone mineral density. But, and it's a big but, while extra weight may offer some protection to bones, the overall health risks that come with being overweight far outweigh any benefits. Let's take a look at what happens when being overweight turns into obesity. The dark side, risks associated with obesity. Obesity is not just about a higher number on the scale. It is a condition that increases the risk of numerous chronic diseases, including type 2 diabetes, heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, and several types of cancer. Studies have shown that obesity is directly linked to 60% of all cases of type 2 diabetes in adults. In fact, nearly 90% of people with type 2 diabetes are overweight or obese. Furthermore, obesity increases the risk of heart disease. According to the American Heart Association, approximately 1 in 3 heart disease-related deaths can be attributed to obesity. The excess fat in the body contributes to the narrowing of the blood vessels, making it harder for the heart to pump blood efficiently. It leads to higher cholesterol, higher blood pressure, and ultimately increases the risk of a heart attack. Additionally, the physical strain of excess weight affects joint health. People who are obese are more likely to develop osteoarthritis, especially in weight-bearing joints like the knees and hips. A study by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, reported that approximately 30% of people over 65 years old who are obese have arthritis, compared to just 10% of those with a normal weight. The mental toll of obesity. Aside from the physical risks, being overweight or obese can take a toll on mental health. A survey conducted by the National Institute of Mental Health, NIM, revealed that approximately 30% of obese individuals suffer from depression, anxiety, or other mental health conditions. The stigma and social pressures that come with being overweight contribute significantly to low self-esteem, body image issues, and social isolation. This emotional strain often leads to further physical health deterioration as stress and emotional distress make weight loss more difficult. Thin, the surprising dangers of being underweight. On the flip side, being underweight is often viewed as a sign of health and fitness in some cultures. However, just like carrying excess weight, being too thin can come with serious risks. A person is considered underweight if their body mass index, BMI, is below 18.5. According to the World Health Organization, about 2% of the global population is underweight, and although less prevalent than obesity, underweight can still be just as dangerous. The risks of being underweight. Being underweight has its own set of risks, which often fly under the radar. One of the most significant dangers is the risk of malnutrition. When the body lacks essential nutrients, it affects the immune system, slowing the body's ability to fight infections. The immune system becomes weakened, making you more susceptible to diseases like pneumonia, tuberculosis, and even the common cold. In fact, a study published by the National Institutes of Health, NIH, showed that underweight individuals are 1.6 times more likely to die prematurely than those with a healthy weight. In addition, malnutrition can lead to muscle wasting. Muscle mass is essential for maintaining mobility, strength, and the ability to perform everyday tasks. A study by the Mayo Clinic found that underweight individuals, especially the elderly, experience significant muscle loss, which can impair their quality of life. It may also increase the risk of falls and fractures, further exacerbating the situation. The hormonal imbalances caused by being underweight. Another significant risk of being underweight is the impact it has on hormonal balance. Women, in particular, face reproductive health issues when they are underweight. The body requires a certain amount of fat to maintain healthy hormone levels. In cases of severe malnutrition or being underweight, women may experience irregular periods or even stop menstruating altogether. This is due to a drop in estrogen levels, which can lead to infertility and other complications. Moreover, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition suggests that long-term underweight in men can lead to a decrease in testosterone levels, affecting sexual function, energy levels, and overall well-being. The risk of osteoporosis and bone fractures. People who are underweight also face a higher risk of developing osteoporosis, a condition where the bones become fragile and more prone to fractures. Research has shown that underweight individuals, especially postmenopausal women, are at greater risk of bone loss. According to the National Osteoporosis Foundation, individuals who have a BMI under 18.5 have a significantly higher risk of developing osteoporosis and fractures, particularly in the hip and spine. The right balance, maintaining a healthy weight. While being overweight or underweight can lead to serious health problems, the key to long-term health lies in maintaining a healthy weight. A balanced diet, regular exercise, and staying active are essential for achieving and maintaining a healthy weight. Experts recommend consuming a diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats. Studies show that regular physical activity, such as walking, cycling, and swimming, can help maintain a healthy weight and reduce the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and diabetes. In addition, regular checkups with a healthcare provider, such as annual physical exams, are important for monitoring weight, blood pressure, and other vital statistics. With the right balance of diet, exercise, and regular medical monitoring, individuals can enjoy a long and healthy life free from the risks associated with both excess weight and being underweight. Conclusion: the importance of a healthy weight. In conclusion, both excess weight and being underweight carry significant risks for human health. However, through proper diet, exercise, and lifestyle choices, it is possible to mitigate these risks and achieve a healthy balance. Maintaining a healthy weight is essential for improving not only our physical health but also our mental well-being. Whether you're trying to lose weight or gain weight, remember that it's not about extremes. It's about finding a balanced approach that works for you, ensuring your body stays healthy and strong for years to come.